Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? We starring. We starring. Welcome to another edition of Stirring the Pot. I am your host, Tigmatic. I got my lovely co-host, Queen Jay Ashari. We on deck. And listen, y'all. Music Dreams USA Radio, Hustle 215 Radio is in effect. Hey, man, I can't thank y'all enough for watching the show. We booming out here, and Queen has been a great addition to the show. And I'm gonna let you take the reins and introduce our guest tonight. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and get it.
Well, as you know, I'm Queen J. It is a pleasure to see you guys all over again here. So I have one of the most greatest, funniest, entertaining business entrepreneur, hustler I've ever met. The girl is holding it down all across the board. And it is, hey now, hey now, hey now, that girl, Olivia. Welcome, Olivia, to the show, y'all.
Ooh, hey now, hey now, hey now.
Stirring the pot with Liv tonight.
Hey. Yeah, welcome, Liv. So why don't you tell our guests, well, you're our guest, but tell our other guests, which is the audience, you know what I'm saying? Tell the audience a bit about you and break it down for the people so they can know about you a bit.
Well, I am that girl, Olivia, originally from California, moved here to Chicago about 6 years ago. I'm a radio personality, a host, a motivational speaker, a motivator as far as helping people start their businesses. I do business development and artist development. Anything that you can name, I basically do. I am that girl, Olivia. You know, I sell cars. You know, I rebuild furniture. You know, I'm just saying, whatever it is you think of, I can do it. Pretty much, and I've done it. So yeah, I'm that girl. So book me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So go ahead, take it, Queen. What's your first question? We gonna start with you, and then I'm gonna go in.
All right. So, Liv, knowing that you're from California, what made you migrate to Chicago?
I needed something different. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody says, "Oh, you want to go to California to become big," and you know, but really, it's the opposite way. You need to venture out from California. You need to understand the difference between fake and reality. You need to understand the ups and the downs, and everything's not glitter, is not gold. You know, when everybody says that, like, there's so many little pieces that you need to understand before you get to the point of getting to California. And coming here to Chicago, I learned grit. I learned character. I learned how to cry and get back up again. I learned how to get beat up and robbed and all kind of stuff, and then still keep going. You know, a lot of my family kept on saying, "Just come home, just come home," and it was like, coming home is called giving up to me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to give up because there's a lot of women, females like me, who are searching for something, you know, and we want to be as
Right.
good as possibly can be. And this is how we do it, by stepping outside and coming somewhere different. So I came somewhere different to stir the pot.
Dope.
Stirring the pot. Hey, we're happy to have you here on Stirring the Pot, you know, and talking to you before on, you know, being on the show. You have great energy, and you seem like a genuine person, and I feel that as well on the air. So tell the people a bit how you got started into doing everything that you're doing right now.
Let's see here, how I got started.
Let's start with the radio.
Okay, so
Tell the people
radio.
a bit about your background on the radio.
Okay, so radio basically kind of got started. I moved here to Chicago. I decided to go to Illinois Media School. Going to Illinois Media School, I really signed up because I was trying to expand my magazine. I wanted to expand. I wanted to learn the entertainment industry. You know, this is where Jet Magazine started. This is Black Power. You guys don't understand.
Black excellence, absolutely, right.
Chicago got it, but y'all don't really understand what y'all got. So I was thinking that that's what I wanted. And then meeting my teachers at Illinois Media School, they was like, girl, you could do radio. And I was like, no way, my voice is so little and I sound like a kid. And it was like, you got to do it. And so I started doing it and I fell in love with it. And my career literally took off. I went to Illinois Media School in May of 2019. I had my first show of June 2019 on Windy City Underground. I was interning at Power 92 by the end of July. Like life happened just like that, because when you want something, you go get it. No
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead, Queen. It's on you.
Okay, so being a radio personality, seeing the way that radio and streaming is today, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer streaming, podcasting, or live radio as a radio personality?
Live radio. You guys don't understand. I swear I love what I'm doing now, and I love that I'm venturing out and doing it. But being on air, like in the studio at Power 92 or on 106.3, like being there and knowing that there's so many people really listening to you, and then the fact that the rules are different. It's like this with radio, you know.
Absolutely. You got to be on point.
Yeah, there's no let's have a long drawn out conversation. It's in and out. Okay, welcome back. And now we're back to commercial. Hey, what's up? You know, and you're back in. And to be able to keep that pace is everything. And you be feeling yourself and you're like excited because it's like, okay, mic's on, mic's off, mic's on, mic's off. And it's like the best feeling ever. And feel that people are calling in. I take radio any day. But podcasting and streaming and all of that is still good too, because you know you're still reaching somebody, and just as long as you're helping. For me, it's about helping.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there, because I did radio as well, and now I'm back on radio and doing a podcast as well, and the podcast is on the station as well. So when you try to transition and talk on radio, it's not as relaxed as we are right now. So you're absolutely right. You got to keep it going. You have to be upbeat. Your personality has to be on point. Even on the days that you had bad energy, you still have to sound like you have great energy. So that's pretty dope. It's pretty dope that you had that experience. And how many years you did that?
6 years. 6 years radio. So and
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. I love radio. Open a mic for me any day. I'll put my mouth to it. Radio.
That girl, Olivia.
Hey, I'm just trying to stir a pot here, you know. Get to the bottom of the season.
Hey, so you said you like the radio better, right? Mm-hmm. So tell the people a bit how you got into the podcasting part of it, or your show. You have a show, right? Tell the people a bit about that.
In my own station. I don't have a show.
Oh, you have this. That's even better.
Boston.
Yes.
Boston.
So I started my own
Boston.
station. Yeah.
Let's get it right. We need another one for that. You know, you got your own radio station, you know, and you also do it through is your show aired on TV as well?
Yeah, so I have my talk show, which is on Roku, and then I have my radio station that I'm building which is It's For You Radio, which is an national station, which is basically we're using Radio Co. I broadcast through Radio Co. to allow us to get the national station that we need. And then, of course, you guys know I have the magazine. And, of course, then, you know, I do the motivational speaking. So,
all right, so you talking a lot of gems. Hold on, let's break it down because you're going fast with it. Let's take our time a bit. You know what I'm saying? I know you. Let's relax. Hold on, let's get it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The energy is up, y'all. So let's talk about the first part. You have your own radio station. Speak to the people about your radio station and tell them how that got started.
Okay, so as you guys know, I did radio. I did a lot of radio. I've interned. I did Power 92. I did 107. I did
Right.
106. I did iHeart. And I've learned a lot from a lot of amazing people. Like I have learned so much, and I've taken in everything that I've learned from them. And being a woman in this industry, there were some things that were missing from the people that I was working with that I felt that needed to happen. And so therefore, last year I actually went and paid for all my licensing and everything like that for It's For You Radio. And then, you know, a little carrot dangled in front of my face and I was like, ooh, this may be a little bit better. So I put my dream and everything that I thought on hold for a second, and I went with a different station for a second, and I decided to build with them and go crazy with them. But there was still that thing because, oh, everybody knows Olivia. You know, I'm stubborn. I'm temper tantrum. I like things to be done a certain way, and so things weren't happening. Certain things that I wanted to happen, and was like, dang, it's still missing. So it was like, okay, now it's really time to just do this, and so I did it, and I stepped out, and we have 10 shows on our station.
That's
There
awesome.
are a few here in Chicago, one out of Kenya, one out of North Carolina, one
That's
out of
awesome. I'm in
Indianapolis.
North Carolina.
I you got to meet John, and then one out of
Hey.
New York. So we're growing. We haven't just aired just yet because I'm learning. There's a lot of little pieces that are not that have to be done when it comes to actually owning a station. Doing a show is one thing, but owning a station, I didn't realize all the I's and T's that have to be
Oh
dotted
yeah,
so
a
that
lot has to be done.
I want to.
Um,
Yeah, I want to do it right. I want to do it right. I want to offer my everybody on my station, so there is no fee to be on my station. Most of the stations they charge the personalities a fee, but there's no fee because there's no station without a personality. So therefore, my personality is extremely important to me. So on my station, it's mostly about you advertising, you bringing in the promo, and instead of getting that, what do they usually give you with the 60-40 or something like that? Well, I feel like we are both equally working, so it's half. If you were out there working, you deserve half of what you're bringing in. Of course, the station needs to get the other half because we need to continue to grow. But on It's For You Radio, it's about you, right? We want to build you up. And even with your beginning package that you get, your banner and everything like that, because there was those little things. If you give the personality everything they need to be successful at the very beginning, then your station
absolutely.
is going to
Starting.
grow like crazy. But if you make them have to figure out, how am I supposed to buy business cards? How am I supposed to get flyers? How am I supposed to market myself? If they have to figure all of that out and also still show up on time and do the show and then also still pay you to be on your station,
Right.
It's
something
That's
still
a
a
missing.
lot within itself, you know.
yeah.
You
I agree
see?
with you. And
So
to move the needle forward with what you want to do, you can't wait. So I like that part of what you were saying as far as your story. You had to wait for a second, but you put it on pause for a second, and now you jumping right back into it. So um
I chose at first I chose the dangling carrot because it was shiny and it was ready to go and it was like, oh yay, I want to
yeah,
eat it because it's
you want
already
to
been
present a
shaved off.
package that's feasible
Yeah.
for the people
And
to
it was like I didn't want to
understand,
do
and
the,
you want them to
you
like
know
it.
how you take the carrot and you have to do like this and clean it and then you have to take the top off and then you have to chop it up and then you
Hmm.
have to, I didn't want to
Preparation.
do that. Exactly. But
Yeah.
then it was like, where's the pleasure in it afterwards? So now I'm ready to get the pleasure and I want to do all of the extra work to get it right. And if it's going to take a little longer than I expected, I'm okay with that because I've got something special
You
happening and
become
it's
more attached
important.
to it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So coming from an artist perspective, I'm an artist. When it comes to playing music on the radio, how do you feel about the music state that we have right now? How do you feel about the music industry and the music that's out right now?
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna, I don't know how anybody, anyways, first of all, I have to say, I love everybody that does radio. I think you guys are absolutely amazing. This is my disclaimer. I think that what you choose to play and how you play it is absolutely amazing. Kudos to you. But I think that in my own mindset, I hate it. And that was the other reason why I decided to start my own station because for some reason, somewhere along the line, everybody forgot why we are radio personalities. We are there to open the door for opportunity. And if we keep on
Absolutely.
playing the same thing over and over again and not being able to open up the doors for the other new people to come, then
Absolutely.
why? But we want to tell these artists, we want you to pay millions of dollars, even though we know you don't have millions of dollars, but we want you to pay $300 and $400 and $500 to get your music played on a station, and they're going to play it for you for 2.5 seconds, and then they're going to say that was great, and now you're going to turn back around and you're going to have to get it pay again and again and again. So now they're not helping the artist anymore. I don't think. I feel like they're just getting the money, the money, the money, the money, and that's where the state is.
No, this did not happen.
Of music. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do radio, because I love the music and the artists. They deserve to be played. Play their dang music no matter what. Play it. Stop charging them all this money. Play it. And let's see where they can go. Let's really, if we want to help them, let's help them. Play the music. Let the people in the world hear their music and decide if they want to continue to keep hearing it. But stop all this 300 and 400 and 500. Play the music, man. Play it.
Let
and
the
let
people
them
be
have what they're supposed to have, so that the next Jay-Z's can be born and the next Rihanna's can be born. They cannot be born because somebody is doing like this to everybody because they only want to let this much go.
Yep.
This much only. Yep. And then everybody else, I got you. This is, I got you guys. You can't go. I got you. And that's what's happening to the music.
Yeah. I honestly feel like that too. I feel like some artists don't get the proper shine that they deserve to get, and knowing that it take a bag to do this, like wholeheartedly, seriously, and if you serious about it, you know you need like sponsorship. Some people, they come with the bag, they got it, but some people who are just now getting into it, learning it and understanding the music industry, or just getting their feet in the music industry, don't understand the proper steps of what they need to do to get that music on the radio. How do they get their music on the radio? Where are they supposed to register their music at? DJ packs, clean
everything,
radio edits.
And I think that right there is, there's levels to getting your music heard. You go with the streaming, then you go with the podcasting, then you go with the, then you make it to FM. But the podcasting and the streaming and the internet, they're supposed to be the ones helping you build and learn everything that you're supposed to know, so that when you get ready for FM, you're there and you're ready to actually start making real music money, and you're really taking this to the next level, instead of treating everything is the same now. When you make it to FM, you're still doing the same thing that you're doing on the internet station and the same thing you're doing on the podcasting station, when it really should. By the time you make it to FM, you should be cracking it and making it happen, and all the internet people and the podcasting people should have gave you all the tools and the tricks so that you can be making the six figures. But instead, everybody wants to hold on to it and keep everybody at the same base. Why is it the same people that have been in this business for 20 years is at the same page as the people that have just started today? Why? And they're all on the same station, all trying to get the same. They're all trying to perform at the same places. They're all trying to look the exact same. But you've been doing this for 20 years, and this person's been doing it for this. There's got to be a problem here. So are you not growing and the new people are? Or are the new people not growing and the old people are just, taking over? Which one is it? Because somewhere, somehow, the growth isn't happening, and somebody is holding on to the answers, because nobody wants anybody to win. Everybody's ready to diddy themselves, I guess.
That part. So do you feel like there's a lot of gatekeepers when it comes down to artists growing and getting on FM radio?
A gatekeeper. So,
matter of fact, let's break down what gatekeeping is first.
So gatekeeper.
Don't know.
Yeah, how do you feel about gatekeepers? That's a great question. That's definitely a great question.
And for me, a gatekeeper is supposed to be the one that has the key to help you get into the gate and is willing to open up the gate so that you can get in there. But now, for some reason, the gatekeeper is the gate holder, silencer, let's not let you in, sir, person. The gatekeeper is now just standing at the gate and saying nobody can get in anymore. But there used to be the gatekeeper that was like, okay, yes, you're ready to be groomed. Let's bring you in. Yes, you're ready to be groomed. Now the gatekeeper is like, Were you my friend back in 1550? Did you make me some? Did you eat my food? Did you let me have you? Did you bend over the way I wanted? If so, now you can get in. I don't care how great you are, but that's how the gatekeepers are now. I'm just saying. So,
So
but
the
there's still some great gatekeepers out there that are really trying to open up the door and hold it. But now those same gatekeepers, they also want to be the artists too. So now they're confused on where they're supposed to go too. So now they're holding on to the information because they want to be the artist now instead of, doing what they were doing. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you're talking too much. Actually, y'all was holding it down because some type of glitch happened. I popped out and I popped back in.
I'm just glad we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. For some reason, I popped out, then I popped back in. I don't know what was this. This definitely wasn't a me thing this time. So
That was the AI saying eliminate
yeah,
the middle.
when it's good stirring energy going on, it's a good thing I was able to see what was going on YouTube. So for the folks on YouTube watching, people on Facebook watching, I was still able to be a part of the conversation, even though I wasn't in the conversation. Want y'all to know. But listen, I think that what you said about gatekeeping, right, is important, right? Because it's a lot of that going on, right? I want to form this question in a way where it doesn't seem like too crazy, right? Okay. Do you feel like the way people try to get in now with gatekeepers, and when I say get in, build relationships with gatekeepers, do you think that it feels more fake as far as relationship wise when it comes to dealing with people in business?
Yes, because, and you know what? I don't even blame the people for being fake. Is because
Oh no!
we're back. We're back. We're back.
Okay,
We're back. We
It's not
back.
the
We
you know,
back. We back. We here.
yeah,
We
I don't blame
here.
the
We here.
for their fakeness, because what they've done is they've learned how to become a chameleon for the industry that we are in. This industry, if you don't know how to
Absolutely.
be a chameleon, then you will lose. So therefore, you have to be a little fake, if that's what you want to call it, but it's not really called fake. And when you grow up, you understand it's called switching hats, knowing when to wear what hat at what time of the party. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some people mix up being fake with knowing when and where to do certain things and say certain things and act a certain way. So it is
Absolutely.
fake. But sometimes you got to, because that's the game we play. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't like you. I can't stand you. But guess what? We are in a room full of a bunch of people and they already know Olivia is a pill. So she better smile, even though
Keep
this
a
person is
level of
walking up to me giving me a
professionalism.
hug that I don't
Yeah,
like. And you know you
that
better
level
not
of
touch me.
professionalism is important though, because I think sometimes people forget that us personalities and people, radio people, we still human, just like yo. You know what I'm saying? We still go through everyday life struggles, situations, and everything. So that within itself is it's complex, right? Because you got people being fake, right? And you still got to keep a level of professionalism with the fake people.
You do. And you know what? To tell you the truth, when I first started doing this business and learning those little things, there was a birdie that would tell me, like, you got to learn how to play the game. And at first I used to get mad, like, what? We ain't even supposed to be cool with those people. Why we just talk? Like, I would be so mad, and I had to figure
Right,
out how to grow up and get out of that. We ain't supposed to be cool with them, when this ain't about cool. This is about business. Like, what did Chris Brown say? That if he would have messed up the bag, he would have got into it with whatchamacallit at that fashion show. They sat him next to each other
right,
on purpose,
right.
but he was smart enough not to mess up
Professionalism,
the bag. You know what I'm saying?
right?
Regardless of the
Professionalism.
fact that they was not what they wanted to be. And I had to learn that. Even now, I'm still learning it. Sometimes I'll still be like, I don't like you, but I know I got to fix that. And if everybody can learn to do that little part, then we can kind of just maneuver a little bit better, I think. You know? and
So,
maybe the gate
so
won't be bad.
okay. So here's my next question: Which you like more, TV or radio?
Radio,
And
baby.
TV,
Radio.
yo.
No, I don't even watch TV. You have to understand, like, I think TV is a waste of time in some aspects just because of what's on TV right now. It doesn't allow you to be creative. Nobody reads
Substance.
anymore. In some aspects, I mean, there are some great things that are on now, like Tubi and salute to Brandy Martin, But I'm just saying, but in reality, I choose radio all day. I rather use radio is the theater of the mind, baby. You understand? Like you can go there with radio. You
Yeah,
can really
yeah.
get there
All right.
and imagine what
So
you're supposed to imagine.
I'm gonna ask you, Liv, what is your top 5 artists, dead or alive?
My top 5 artists, dead or alive, like
Hip hop
locally,
or R&B?
locally or like celebrity, like how am
It
I
can be
doing that?
it can be local, or they can be mainstream.
Okay, so you guys know that I am all for my local artists. I mean, mainstream is cool, So my top mainstream, Tupac is gonna be my forever. I love him so much. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got
That's
married in my
one.
past life. So, but locally, Dino. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know
Dino
who Dino
got
is.
bars. I like
Dino
Dino.
got bars,
I like
and
Dino. I interviewed
Lamar,
Dino as well on the pot, but
yeah,
I
Lamar,
definitely like Dino.
Lamar Creation. Everything to me. I think his voice, everything about him, his stage presence, his work ethic, everything. I just love him so much. Queen Jashari, she's real hip hop, real hip hop, like in real life. Like I don't know what their problem is, but they sleeping on real hip hop. Like the girl is bad. They're like, okay, maybe she was there and I didn't know her back then, but I know her now, and I really think
Right.
like you got it. Like as far as when it comes to that part. And then who's these other artists? Uh, Passion 515 original. She don't be out there like how she really should be out there, but she when she performs, she performs. Now she need to get her butt up and go crazy and do what she's supposed to do. But when she performs, she's amazing. And I
Yeah.
gotta say, no matter what, even with his craziness, GS the brand is more of a baby. Like
Solid.
he is so talented, even with his Gemini. And I gotta know, I'm into the Gemini-ness, whatever. But GS the brand is a very talented man. Like he's got skills when it comes to R&B and hip hop. He could do both.
He's a
What?
designer as well now too, as well.
Yeah.
So GS is
What?
gonna be one of our up and coming artists that was gonna be interviewed too.
Alexa, stop.
Yes. Oh my God. He deserves. Yes, he's a little angry man. Us Geminis, we go crazy, but he, when he stop all that, that boy is nobody can't deny his
A
skills.
force to be
So
reckoned
those are
with.
my favorite. I love real celebrities and all the big artists and Beyonce and but they don't toot my horn the way that local artists toot my horn.
Nice.
Okay, so you support the small guy, and that's
They not
pretty dope.
small.
Hey, listen, we are the small guys, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that's what's up. That's pretty dope because a lot of times, even with things like this and small productions like this, right? People, when you say, "Oh yeah, hop on, what we doing? Hop on and come," and they be like, "How many views you got? How many? What's the numbers on it?" And you like, "Yo,
It could be
it's
hot.
about the
I hear if
substance
you
of
got
the show. Like, it's about the substance of the show and what we're talking about and what the show is about. Like, that's what it's really about."
But you
And
know something? I want to correct your grammar on this one because
which one?
I'm really big with words and affirmations.
Which one? Which one?
We're not the small guy.
That's what you heard me say. They big to me.
We are the next.
We're the that's a
We're
fact.
the next.
We're
the it.
That's a fact.
We're the it. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
we're in.
that.
We're in. So
not
we
the small
booming
guy.
now. Music Dreams USA Radio, Hustle 215 Radio. You know what I'm saying? We starring. We
Yeah,
starring.
I don't believe in being a small guy because I got big dreams and I dream.
But you know
big.
why I say that though?
Big.
You know why I say the small guy? I say the small guy because nobody's everywhere, right? My friend, I have a friend that says that all the time. His name is Nathaniel Rothschild. He's an artist as well. Nasty Nate for sure. But he used to say that all the time. But when I thought about it, right, that's a true statement. Nobody's are everywhere, and you can start off small and have the potential to be something way bigger than what you were. So that's why I say the small guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being humble. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the type of person I am, right?
I'm gonna correct you on
But
being
I'm gonna
humble.
talk my talk. I'm gonna talk my talk. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to understand
We've
that
been
being
stirring and booming, so we not small. We big small. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
small.
so we're not gonna say humble no more because being humble means dimming your light. We're not dimming no lights. We are illuminated. So we gonna get this together.
Well, from my spiritual standpoint, that's why I say that. Um, I'm a very humble person, so that's why I say that. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Queen. I dig what you're saying. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you gotta
But it's a cool thing to support the local artists because people only want to hop on the artists when they're big, and it's a struggle to be an artist. And a lot of people don't understand that. It takes a lot that goes into your craft. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of countless nights of sleep, not getting sleep,
It's a
especially
lot of
performing.
confidence.
It's a lot of confidence, overconfident.
What?
Sometimes you have to be overconfident, even when you don't even feel the best about what you're about to
have to
do.
be maniacal about it.
You gotta get through it, and that's what makes us, what we are. We're very, different. And people say artists are weird. We are. We're weird because we not like y'all. You know what I'm saying? We not following the in crowd and doing what everybody else is doing.
Yep.
So that's called breaking the mold and setting a precedent for people. And to do that, you have to be outside the box. So tell us a bit more about the show that's on the
On
that
Roku.
I'm gonna play the clip for. Tell the people about that a bit.
So, Live, the talk show, is about boss women who are living. Too many times, too often, when people think of women, they think of just one thing. They think of mom, or they think of daughter. They think of, okay, the cook, the one that takes care of the house. But there's so much more that goes along with a woman. And to
Absolutely.
get up every single day after everything that a woman goes through and still be able to perfect our crafts is something amazing, and that needs to be saluted. And so that's why I decided to start the Live show, because I want to find out how a real boss is living. And so that's what the show is about. It's called Live, Liv, and we check in with boss women. Now, once a season, we will check in with one boss man, because there are some boss men out there that are doing their
You're
thing. And I
looking at one.
don't want to leave you out. Because as much as I love my women, I know that there's some good men out there. So we are going to
Absolutely.
continue to highlight our Black men, but we're going to salute and honor our Black women.
Absolutely. I say it all the time. I've been married for 14 years, but with my wife for 20. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say it all the time. Men need we need our women. You know what I'm saying? And we can't do nothing without our help me. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm
having
with
that
you when
one
you're right.
beside you, it's nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? I always promote that, and I'm always gonna promote that. Um, so I agree with you when it comes to that. Women do a lot out here, and they are the mothers to the sons and the daughters out here, and they are to be celebrated as well. This weekend it's all about us fellas. Turn up, you know what I'm saying?
It
And
is
all
about
our fathers that do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the fathers out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your Father's Day weekend. watching the show. I know that y'all probably gonna watch it later on. You know how this goes, Queen. You already know, and I know you do too, Olivia. Right now, a lot of people might not be watching, but later on they'll be watching for sure. So
Yesterday at 7 o'clock. This is gonna be their nighttime. Ooh, right before bed.
that's right. They're gonna turn down, and watch and enjoy. So I salute you for doing that because that's definitely dope and it sounds dope. So before we get into that, you want to explain what we're gonna see in this clip?
I don't really know what clip that you have. No, this is basically this is my intro. Just letting you guys see what the show is about. But this is the intro to the Live show.
Okay, let's get into it.
Hey everybody, it's me, DS your favorite Danielle, the Surgeon Healer, and I am the lead producer of the Live Talk Show. And what makes me a boss is the fact that I know how to lead first. I am a mother of 4, and I was a teen mom. And as a teen mom, you have all the odds stacked up against you. Heck, I had stacked the odds up against me, but the fact that the Lord came and the Lord came and touched my life, so therefore I learned that what made me decide to be on the leading side is the fact that we all got a story, we all got a purpose, and that is the reason I decided to be a part of the Live Talk Show. One thing that we seem to forget to do is live.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Zay right here, and what I do for Live is photography and videography. If you want to see any of my work, you can reach me on Instagram at _Cali Visuals. Once again, that's _Cali with a C Visuals.
Okay, so this is your boy AJ. What I do for Live, I do photography, videography. We do red carpet. We have I am CEO of SFS magazine, and that is it.
How y'all doing? Y'all already know who it is. It's your girl, Miss Dee Delicious. I'm the leading pink lady on the Live show. Livables. Watch out.
What's the word? Y'all already know who it is. Your favorite DJ, Fleet DJs, DJ Get 'em. Yo, check it out. I got a major announcement, y'all. If y'all ain't heard, y'all heard it here first. Your boy DJ Get 'em is the official DJ for Liv's Talk Show. So make sure y'all tune in and rock with us. It's going to be some dope vibes. Y'all already know how I'm coming on the ones and twos. So make sure y'all get in tune with the Live Talk Show. DJ Get 'em. Let's get it.
Hey everyone, my name is Tamika. I am the owner and operator of Urban Lakes Eatery, and I am the head chef on the Live Show.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mitra Brene, BKA Freak, Face Reality, Everybody Ain't Kind. And what makes me a boss is my ability to bring people together and my resilience. I've known Liv for quite some time, and when she brought the Live show to purpose, I first saw it's grand. It's something that we all need as women, and especially as a culture of women that have been diverse in our different backgrounds. I'm a military veteran, also a cancer survivor. I'm also a single mother of 3. And the things that are stacked against us as Black women or just as women in general, that we are able to come together with different backgrounds and be on one accord is resilience in itself. And I bring to the table the tough Tony of all our different personalities. So I am really good at pushing people to their full potential. So I'm the dog barker, and I'm the one that's gonna bite the hardest for this team. Yeah, we're a badass group of females, and we got this. So I am one of the producers as well. Danielle's the lead. I am executive. and we're gonna make this shit pop and get it cracking. So y'all make sure y'all follow this and make sure y'all support this. Alright? It's real shit. I'll let you.
What's up? My name is Dre from Map Production. What I do is live. I'm one of the head camera guys. Yeah, that's what I do. Thank you.
Hey y'all, it's BB Trinette. Make sure that you tune in to Liv's talk show and make sure that you are downloading and streaming the app. We're so excited. I am one of the executive producers on the talk show. So if you rock with Liv, if you rock with me, make sure you download the app. We are greatly appreciated and we are so excited to bring you dope ass content. And make sure if you fuck with it, if you don't, just make sure that you go ahead.
I too much cursing going on in there.
Yeah, you know, listen,
Yeah, you know, it's
it's
too
like
much
I'm saying.
cursing going on in there. I'm gonna keep it all the way
Okay, I'm
funky.
saying,
You
Clip,
know?
Clip.
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
but
have
really,
to.
the whole
I'm
point
gonna
of
have
that.
to.
Yeah, you could have been clipped it. But I those people that are in that video are the people that supported me to get the Live Talk Show up and off the ground.
That's
Regardless,
what's
now
up.
my team is changing and it's growing. But those people, at the end of the day, no matter what, every time I talk about the Live Show, they will get the kudos first because they're the ones that helped make sure that it got to where it is even at right now. And I wouldn't have
Right.
been able to do that without their first starting support. So salute to all of them.
Salute to them. That's what's up. So on the show, is it all just entrepreneurs? Is it just all about business women?
It's business women. Okay, so like Brandy Martin was my first guest. Brandy Martin is a humanitarian. She's a manager. She's also an actress on a lot of Tubi movies, YouTube. So it's about what women go through because they're a woman and they may
Mm-hmm.
be a manager. They may be a woman and they may be a doctor. They may be a woman and they may be owning their own business. Like this other young lady that came on, her name was Melandria Watts. When she was younger, she used to be made fun of being fat. Everything that she did, so she never used to want to go outside. She never used to want to play around people. But now that she's an adult, she ended up starting her own business that mentors and takes care of young girls that are on the healthier side. And she
Yeah,
found
that's
her
dope.
love for herself. And through that not liking herself, she found the liking of herself. And so we went through the trauma that she went through on there. One lady was completely burnt by her husband, and we talked about that and her trauma of coming back from that. So they're different. So my show is a combination of the Oprah show, the Food Network, and the Arsenio Hall show.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. You know, my show's gonna be live too. So to see a woman doing a live show is a young black woman doing it is dope. But I think that's pretty cool that you're gonna highlight these women out here and show the struggles that they went through to get to where they are. That's kind of like what the pot is about. The pot is the same thing, but it's it's just for everybody. We do the same thing. I highlight the struggles artists go through while having to entertain the world. And we're going to do that live soon. We're throwing an event. You're more than welcome to come down to the event. And I'll let you know about the dates and everything. And listen, we're going to have a ball, but it's going to be live audience. And that's my first time doing my show live. And it's going to be like every week we're going to do it live. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited as well. I'm excited for that. So yeah. Tell me something that life has taught you. If it's one thing life has taught you, what is that?
Nobody gives a freak about you like you care about you. That's how I'm gonna say it. Life has taught me that weebles wobbles, but we don't fall down. I say that a lot on a lot of my shows. That used to be a lot of things that I would always say, but life is gonna knock you down, and we are gonna get slapped in all kind of different kind of ways, and it's so crazy.
Right.
But you gotta get back up. It's not about
Right.
the fall down, it's about the get back up.
To get back up, absolutely.
It's not about the people around you. It's really that finding that inside of you, because I've done a lot of crying, a lot of soul searching, a lot of thinking that, dang, this happened to me. I thought that all these people was gonna have my back after this, and then it really nobody that I thought was gonna have my back had my back. Like It's
Right.
kind of
You
like,
find out who sticks around when something starts to get in motion. And I'm experiencing that as well. So I understand what you mean. And I don't understand why it's really like that, but I do understand, for some it's just that they're looking at what you're doing and looking at it as if that should be me. How did they get this? How did they do that? How are they able to do this? Because there's a lot of that going on. But then there are some people that just don't flat out support, and they just don't. No matter what goes on, you can't worry about that. And I want to say to you, I think what you're doing is dope. Continue to push on. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope that you have a talk show and you're doing your thing with your women. You know what I'm saying? And showing empowerment to the women. So that's cool within itself.
thank you.
What's next for you?
Well, what's next really is the station, getting the station up and running like I really want, and as well as just diving into this motivational speaking. That's like my big thing right now, diving in and giving back. I'm, like I said, I'm the person that a lot of people look at people, and then when they look at a book, if the book is all torn up on the outside and ugly and scratchy, they're like, oh my God, they turn their face away because it's not right. But I'm not that one. I'm the one that's like,
And
oh my God,
the
those
book by
scratches.
its cover.
Right, those scratches look like beautiful tattoos.
Right,
Let's see.
right.
Like,
And there's
that's
a
in my
story
mind.
behind every scratch.
Every scratch,
Yeah.
every story. And right now, my goal is to build up the people that people didn't believe in. My goal is to take the people, because I don't know if you really know my story, but I've done a lot, and I did go to jail, and
We're
it
gonna
did.
save that for the pot. You can tell them a little bit. Tell them a little bit.
But it
But don't
changed my
tell them
life.
too much, because we're gonna talk about that on the pot. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
well, it changed my life, and so now that it changed my life, it made me realize certain things, and so now I just want to just figure out a way to help people for real. And if
Yeah,
that
that's
means
what's
that
up.
me not being the radio personality and me teaching other people how to be as great as I am, then that's what I want to do. Like, if it's me having to teach other people how to make flyers, and me stepping back and being like, I just want to be the teacher now, and I want to help out. And of course, I still want to have fun doing it because I love it. I want to host. I always want to host. But I really just want to see other people flourish, because I'm not going to be here forever, right? And so we've got to make a way for other people to step into this. Yeah.
So, Liv, tell the people, how can they find you? How can they book you? How can they tune in and tap in with you, follow you on your social media platforms?
Well, first of all, you can't find me. My boyfriend is crazy. No, I'm just kidding.
Good one.
No, you can find me, follow me on all social media platforms, TikTok, everything. That girl Olivia _CA, because I'm from Cali, baby. But yes, that girl Olivia on everything. I am bookable. I am helping people build their pages. I am available to do some motivational speaking. We have a fashion show coming up July 28th at Garfield Park. It's a fashion show in the park. It's free. We're just looking for vendors. Our model call is June 23rd at 4:30 p.m. If you want to be a model, show up. It's a 7-foot runway. I'm really excited about this. So we're going to go crazy. If you're interested in participating and being a part of it, please contact me. And then June 22nd, I will be doing some motivational speaking leadership conference with Danny. So I'll be posting that, but that's June 22nd. It's 5 other women that are speaking about, being great women in leadership. So yeah, that's what life's about. So find me and follow me and book me, please. I need money.
Hey, so but we got a few more minutes, right? We got some more time. We got a few more minutes before the hour is up, right? So I want to ask you, what was your biggest obstacle that you had to go through getting your show started?
The biggest obstacle was the live, getting the people to because I wanted a full live audience, And then it was the timing, because the first time that I did the taping, like I didn't know about audience reaction and certain things like that. And so when I learned about it, salute to Devour and to his wife. She is everything. She actually works for Fox, and she taught me a lot of stuff. And being able to get the audience reactions on those time, like doing all that stuff in the beginning. At first, I was trying to do it like radio because I'm so used to how you lay out radio, and TV is very different than how when you're getting ready to go into production for TV. So you do everything all together. You can do TV. There's no we do this part, then we do this part. You can do all of that part now, and then you can do all of this part then, and then you can cut it and put it all together later. With radio, it's like first we talk, then we go to radio, then we go to commercial, then we play music, then TV is not that. And
you can play music for like a quick 15, 20 minutes, so you got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But, it depends on which day of the week that is, though. Because on Friday, you got to be playing the music and then get right back to the conversation and the show out. Mondays and Fridays is like the hardest days in radio.
In and out. But with TV, you get so much more time because you're editing. That's the fun part about TV. You can't really mess. It's like kind of cool because you can't mess up.
Right.
But learning the process between the difference between even the way that I talk for the talk show versus how I talk on the radio is two different. You have to. It's like I don't know.
Two different personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I think it's cool what you're doing, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing. I definitely will support everything you got going on. I'm glad that you came on the show. Thank you for coming on. And I want to say that I think you're going to do some excellent things out here, and I wish you much success.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming on Stirring the Pot. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for stirring with us and sharing this info. So, what time does your show air? Tell the people a bit about that.
My show, actually, it comes on. So what I do is I take 4 episodes. Right now, we're in the 2nd episode that's up. So it just keeps on going on Roku. So it's on King B TV. So we take 4 episodes at a time. So right now, episode 1 and 2 is up. And then in September, then episodes 3 will go up. And then episode 4 will go up. But we're kind of doing it like that because it just takes so long. But we tape all of them in one day, though, which is cool. But the editing process is so. Once I can get a bigger editing team, then I'll be able to put up more shows at a time. But until I get a bigger editing team, it's just easier to do 4 shows at a time and then get each one of those up.
So if somebody wanted to be a part of your live audience, meet you in person, get a picture, get a hug,
how would they be able to do that?
T-shirt.
Send me send an email. Send an email to thebizmediagroup@gmail.com and say you're interested in being in the live studio audience. And this time we're trimming down the live studio audience. We're not going to make it as big. We're only asking 15 people. So we're going to make it really exclusive.
So how big is your audience now?
15. That's what we want to do is we want to trim it down to 15. At first we had it was way bigger, but then people were getting up and leaving and then coming back. And you know what I'm saying? It was harder to control. And when you look at the angles of the camera, it kind of looked like some spaces were empty and in some spaces, so now it's just like, let's just control it and smaller and tape it the right way. So.
Yeah. Well, with editors, they definitely could still crop and all of that. So, that's the beauty of editing. Like I said, I wish you much success in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming on. Queen, this was a lovely guest you brought on the show. Thank you for bringing her here. Her energy is up. And
Live.
Hey, y'all
I'm trying to get, touched on by you again. I mean, massaged. I want to massage.
Hey, y'all, listen. I want to thank everybody for watching the show. We are going to close out the show. It's been a lovely interview. Well, I mean, we got a few more minutes. If there's anything else you want to tell the people, we got 6 minutes.
6 minutes and you're
I was about to start bebop. Oh my God.
Hey, that's some music lover type stuff right
Yeah,
No,
there.
in real life.
that's real hip hop head over here. Like that's real hip hop head right there.
Whoa, in real life though, love on yourself as much as possible. I really want to say that. I really want to iterate that because I know a lot of you guys don't see me out there as much as I used to be out there, but I am still rooting for all of you. I'm watching you guys, and I think that you're super dope. But this industry comes with a lot of crazy, and sometimes you gotta find that self part of you before you lose all of yourself.
I
And
concur.
sometimes you do go down a rabbit hole where you're gonna lose yourself,
Thank
but
you
don't
for that.
lose
Thank
yourself.
you for that.
Yeah.
I definitely concur to that because we was just talking about that earlier today.
Yeah.
Because I was like just super frustrated and was just like, okay, take a deep breath, take a step back. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. They're gonna use you. They're gonna lie to you. They're gonna hurt you. But guess what? At the end of the day, you're still gonna be okay. And that's what I have to keep on learning myself. Find somebody that's got your back and just deal with that person. And
Absolutely.
to yourself.
I'm going to disclose this one thing one last time to all the artists that are watching this show. I'm going to take the time to say this. And I'm glad that I have a few more minutes to say this. Please, 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 please do not inbox Tigmatic if you do not have the following things. And yes, I got to say it while I'm clapping because sometimes people only understand it when you clap. So I'm going to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I need you guys to, when you submit, have a bio. Have that ready. Have a bio ready. Please. Don't say, oh, what's that? Don't jump in my inbox and I say, you got a bio? And you be like, oh, what's that? Nah, we need a bio. We need clean music. Clean music, and your music has to be good. Those are the 3 requirements.
And a headshot.
In a headshot, if not, as you can see, I can fix that, But, I'm not the best flyer guy, but I get it in a little bit, as you can see, I impressed that girl, Olivia, you know what I'm saying, with the joint I just did, you know what I mean? So I got a little So, those 3 things, folks, I require if you want to get on the show. And I actually post this all the time, talking about what I require for submission. If your music is hot, I'll get back to you. If not, then you already know what that means. Don't take it personal. It's just business. I'm sorry.
Trash. Did I say
that? Look, I'm just saying, it is what it is. And she said it. I didn't, but it's a fact. But hey, listen.
Tuesday.
Everybody that's submitted hasn't been trash. It's just that the timing, I got to make the timing for some of y'all. So let's be clear on that. But majority of the ones that keep sending me messages and I'm not responding to,
trash.
Yeah, so with that being said, thank you for tuning in. We stirring. Thank you, that girl Olivia, for coming on. Thank you. We out. Fellas, enjoy your Father's Day. Ladies, treat your man right and give him everything you want on Father's Day.
Happy Sperm Donor Day.
And we out.